Listen to your people. Millions of Amaljiri children roam streets. Sultan wants northern governors. Now to the news info. The Sultan of Sokoto Mohammed Saad Abubakar II has stated that the issue of Amaljiri and out-of-school children remains a serious challenge leaders in northern Nigeria must tackle. The Sultan noted that there are millions of such children roaming around towns, cities, and villages across the region. He made these comments while addressing the Northern Governors Forum at a meeting held in Kaduna on Monday. He urged the governors to include this issue in their discussion, emphasizing the need to address the problem in the region. The thing is, those people, they don't want to go to school. I don't think so. Most of them, they like the begging job that they do. That most of them, they give birth just to make sure that they continue the begging lineage over there. They don't want to go to school. They don't want to be educated. So if the northern governors can actually implement it for all their Amaljiri people to go to school, both the girls, both the boys, because the level of illiteracy over there, they really need this, they really need education. It will go a long way, even during election, because these people, they don't know their left from their right. It is anything that they tell them to do that they do. They are not educated. So the northern governor should do something that will make those people want to go to school, make them interested in education, because it is really, really out of hand. He urged the governors to include this issue in their discussion. The Sultan further stated that as leaders, they will support the establishment of the Amaljiri and out-of-school children commission in the region to ensure its success. One thing I didn't hear is about the establishment of the Amaljiri and out-of-school children commission by the federal government, which we 100% support, and the leader of that team has already been with us and discussed it. I think we must conclude it in our discussion today because the issue of out-of-school children and Amaljiri is a core problem for all of us. When you go around the state, towns, cities, and villages, what you see is very unpleasant. We have so many children, hundreds, if not thousands or millions, roaming about. This commission must be supported by all of us so that it succeeds. I am sure of its success. We will all say yes, we are on the way to the world of freedom. Once you educate somebody, you have given him the freedom to be himself, to work for himself, and to work for humanity. We are ready to work with you, and you can reach out to us at any time. I have a strong belief that this set of northern governors will turn the tables and make the north a better and safer place. I hope so. I really hope they do that. I really hope they invest in education in north. They really need it. They really, really need it because it's like they are backwards in that north. It's too much. They really need it. Please listen to us when we say certain things. We are not criticizing you. We are stating things as they are. As we hear from our people, all you need to do is listen patiently because a leader must be patient with the people he is leading. You cannot know it all. You don't know it all and you will never know it all. When you bring good people close to you and they advise you and you act on it, you will take the glory and the people will say this governor is excellent. And people will say this governor is excellent, not knowing that there are people working for him 24/7. So let us work together because there is a new sense of direction and commitment with the present governors. I really hope so. I do hope that they really educate Northerners because it's like they don't like education there and it's really bringing Nigeria as a whole backwards. I'm telling you. Aja Felix says, stop using Nigerian money to fund Amaljiri that they have their fathers and mothers, let them take care of their children. It is not just to pick underage girls and continue to produce children like rabbits and you don't have plans for them. One man with 4 wives or more and man having 30 children or more, even in this worst economy. And that is where the education also comes in. If they are educated, because they don't know all these things, they just want to keep rearing children, giving birth to children, to continue begging for them and all of that. If the new generations of people that they are giving birth to are educated and are enlightened and know that you don't have to give birth to plenty children, teach them on safe sex, teach them on how to not when you have children, what you do not to have more than you are expected to have. All these things still boils down to education, so they really need it. They do. That's where they'll be taught family planning and all of that. But they don't know anything about family planning. They don't know anything about, they are not educated. So the education all these things still boils down to education. So don't say that they should not spend Nigeria's money. they, they have right to free education. There are so many free schools here in Lagos, over the world, so they can have free educations too. They have it, but they don't go. And most of the schools there, they are not well okay. So if they invest in the education over there, and they are willing to go to school to learn, of course, that mentality will end with this set of people. And like that, it will continue to get better. But if we don't do anything about it, it will continue to get worse. They'll keep giving birth to children, a lot of children that they do not need. Sadiq says, I don't understand this any longer. Don't the North have Amaljiri integrated schools across the North established by the federal government? Why are they not enrolling these children? They want another ones. The North can pass policies to that effect. I don't know about that. Henry Ogedebe says now they want Amaljiri, an out-of-school children commission under Tinubu government. Buhari from the North spent 8 years in office but never did anything to tackle the Amaljiri issue. You see those northern leaders, eh? Well, that's their problem. But if this is going to really help them, if they can do it, they should do it because they really need education in that place. They are so backward. Benedicta Uguaje says, can't the northern governor adopt policies on establishment of Amaljiri school instead of waiting for federal government? Buhari was president for 8 years. Why did he not implement the policy? Because they want to keep the people non-educated. It is the truth. Even in Lagos, everywhere, this government, they don't want the citizens educated. They want to keep you non-educated. They don't want you to be informed. They don't want you to know anything. So that they'll keep deceiving you every time. They'll keep using tribalism to deceive you. They'll keep using religion to deceive us. That is what they are doing, keeping the citizens non-educated, keeping them uninformed. That is what they are doing. Adelere says, for northern Nigerians to move forward, religion has to give way for Western education, just like southern part of Nigeria. Yes. Bobby Amuro says, first they are blaming it on the South, now they are blaming it on themselves. I just really hope that they know that it is because of themselves. Buhari was there for 8 years truly and he didn't do anything about it. But really, now that they are ready, let them still, if they can try to help them, they should. Because they are so backward. So backward and illiterate. Naiful for them. So they need it. They need their education. And it will help their mentality a little bit. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.